so, I guess it was a couple of
Other friends of hers.
well, it was they were in they came to Target, I guess maybe a week or so
Yes.
ago, and then he came back in here and the lady put him out.
Okay.
Because I don't know what happened.
So
She
they
said
were
it was.
bringing up
She said they were doing something. I
all
don't
the
know.
tablets.
All right,
Yeah,
where's the
so
other
I guess
lady?
they were
The tablets?
touching
Tablets?
stuff over there, whatever
Yes.
the case was.
Yes.
I don't know what exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, no, because she's supposed to be talking about the time when you said, do you need to look at his phone? And she said, don't get fresh to us.
No, she said that you guys were doing something on the tablets, bringing up not nice things on the
Oh,
tablets
no,
and leaving it on there. That's
No.
why. So I think it was.
Okay, so
That was the
he came
issue.
back in here last week to get something out of Target, and she put him out.
Okay.
This was 2 weeks ago.
Or a week or two, whatever it was. And so I had intended on coming to Target because I'm like, well, why did she put you out? She said because of whatever happened 2 weeks ago in the electronics.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to understand, like, we live across the street. If he wants to shop at Target, he's 13
Oh,
years
right.
old.
He can.
He should be able to shop at
He
Target.
can. He can.
He himself did not do anything to warrant being put out. So I was like, well, why is it that you keep getting put out of Target? So I need to speak to somebody at Target to understand.
Yeah, I don't
what is
know.
happening.
I wasn't
Where's
here.
the other lady at? Because she must be scared right now.
She isn't. She's over in tech, but she
Okay, so
works.
I-
We're
for-
going
she
over
works-
there,
She doesn't
'cause-
work for us. She works for AT&T.
Okay, so she's the one who keeps putting.
I guess
Yeah,
2 weeks
she
ago, the
is.
security guy too, Steve, the guy with the glasses, I guess kicked them
Was
out.
it a guy involved? 'Cause he kept saying it was a
No,
woman.
so it was
Okay.
just the
So
woman.
He was coming here,
Maybe it
a
was
woman
Yeah,
was telling them
maybe.
they had to leave
Then
or
it
she was
must
going to
be.
call security.
Is she allowed to?
So I need to
She
speak, I
is.
need to understand from her vantage point what happened.
Okay, she's over in
Okay.
AT&T.
Because what I don't
Yeah.
want is, you know,
Us getting banned
Yeah.
for nothing.
them being banned from Target for doing
Right.
nothing.
But here's the thing, guys, you have to understand too, that like when you come in here, you have to act, nice, friendly,
Yeah,
can't
we were.
destroy stuff, things like that. So I don't mind you guys shopping in here, but when there starts to be issue and guests and people start complaining, then we have
It
it.
was just one person complaining.
So I just want to make sure that, like, because I mean, these
No.
all are not my
Worse
children.
than-
These-
You're not.
Right.
But
Just tell your-
from what
just tell your
from what I
parents
know
that we're
of their
doing something.
parents, like they're
Yeah.
not
Important.
disrespectful kids. They're not,
Okay.
they're
You're
not
not
the type of
failing.
kids who's going to be in here
Who's their
doing
other friend?
anything.
The taller one.
Andy,
Oh, I don't
you're
know
not
who
that
they
bad.
were.
It was just us.
No, there was another kid.
Because
taller.
he's only
long
ever
hair.
been with the two of them.
No, it
So
was just
she
us.
may have been
It's just
mistaken
us.
Yeah,
that
she
person
meant,
for
because
them.
I don't know.
Because he doesn't
Yeah.
hang out with anyone besides these kids.
Well, I do, just not like you.
But they've never, you guys haven't come, you've only come to Target with the two of you. So
Right?
I think she may have assumed that
Maybe.
person was with
Yeah,
them when that was
maybe.
not the case.
Right, exactly.
Because what you're saying was totally not the story
Right,
they
right,
told me.
Right, right.
So that's what I'm trying to understand from her. Perhaps she
Right.
mistook
Yes, she may have.
someone else
Yes, she
as
may have.
being with them.
Right, right.
So I just wanted to be sure because
Yeah.
again, I live across the street. So I wanted to come over here and make sure this
Right,
is not going to be a problem.
No, if they just, if they behave themselves and don't cause, issues, then we don't have a problem.
All right, so
Okay.
I will come and hear from this lady, and you let me talk to the lady. Like, I don't need to hear from y'all.
But,
Okay.
but like, what is?
I've been busy, so. You can go. It's fine. See you, brother. Are you gone?
What?
Are you gone?
Yo, can you record
See ya. Yeah, look at this little bitch. She's probably shaking right now. Her tempers are sugar.
She on her phone.
Hello, trying to act all nice.
Did you have an incident with my son?
Which son?
This is my son right here.
Yeah.
And my
Okay,
friends.
can you explain to me what happened? Because he's telling me what happened. And I've already spoken to the manager, but I'm trying to understand from you what happened.
Yeah, he is usually in here with another larger kid.
No, that kid was not a part of his party.
Yeah, they
came in
were,
the-
ma'am,
No.
I saw them
No, no, no.
personally. They were all here together.
So
No, this is not today. How many times have I
Twice.
talked? Huh?
Twice.
Twice for what?
No, he said
I've
this
only
is twice.
been here-
He's only been here
this is the
twice.
third time.
This is the third time he's been here. So
Okay.
the first time he was in here,
He was
said
in
don't
he was in
here.
here with he was in here with two other friends.
Yes.
And where are those two friends?
The one who had to go, Blake's right there.
Okay. And so he was with another friend. Do you recognize this young man?
Yes. I've seen
Okay,
him
so then there
before,
was
too.
there's
was
another young man that's the same
man.
height as him. He just walked out.
Understood. No, there was
Okay.
another larger kid, a bigger kid, and they were all in here. I have a security
Who's
that's
this fourth
usually
kid?
here.
There wasn't a fourth kid. It's always just me, Blake, and
There
Andrew.
is another kid,
There is not.
and they pulled up adult material on that tablet
Okay.
over
You
there.
literally
and
can't
we,
do that anyway, though.
Who
so,
was the?
So I'm lying.
You
can't
definitely
do
are,
that?
because there wasn't another person here.
So
it was
so
just
this is
us
what I'm
the
trying to.
whole
This
time.
is what
I
I'm
don't
trying
know
to
what you're talking
understand.
about.
Okay.
So what did you? Was there another kid in the aisle?
There was
that
another
you-
kid. It's usual. There usually
usually
is
just the three of them.
multiple of them. They will go through the baby things, hide under the stuff, like running all around the
Okay.
store.
So, but this particular now, I know that you're. I'm sure that multiple.
I'm usually always stationed
I understand.
right
But what I'm
here.
saying is, I'm sure there are multiple teenagers in here all the time, right?
Well, it's usually not teenagers. This is a specific group, and I'm not targeting
Well,
the
these
kids for anything.
these three. This is
Yeah.
only this is their third time in Target without me. We live across the street.
Okay.
I'm specific on the 2 days, and it
No,
was just
yeah.
the three of them. So I'm asking if there was some other young people in here that they had maybe met up with. That's what I was asking because
I don't know if
they
they
didn't
met
come
up.
with those
I'm
people.
just saying there were like
Okay, so
five
they,
of them.
it was not five of them. They
Yes.
didn't come with 5 people that day.
It was a
just
group-
the three of them that day.
Okay.
So that's why I was
I
saying
don't know if
perhaps.
they met up with anybody.
So maybe
what I'm
those
saying
other
is,
kids were already here,
Okay.
but they were not specifically with that group of kids.
Okay.
So,
So let me just
the
tell you
next
what
day-
just happened
Yes.
and why I let the manager know what was going on. Him and her walked by
Her?
and this little
Okay, my
girl.
daughter.
Yeah, both of them walked by and I was like, "Are you guys okay?" And he was like, "Yeah," and he poofed and he walked away. So I just let the manager know that it's the same people from the last time.
Because he said
I didn't
yes?
say kid, huh?
Because he said yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
Just to let them know that if anything should pop up again, it's the same kids from the last time. So that's what happened.
Okay, so I just wanted to be clear that I mean this. I can't speak for anybody else's children, right? Because I don't know, and they're teenagers, right?
Okay.
They're 13 years old, so I don't know whether what was happening on these computers or whatever the
Yeah.
case may be. I mean, I'm a high school counselor and administrator, so they're probably doing age appropriate things and it's inappropriate in Target. However, I don't expect him to be showing out in Target.
Okay.
I don't expect him to be giving you any because that's not how he carries on in general.
I understand.
So I'm just trying to make sure that I understood from your perspective.
Yeah, no, I'm
what
not
you're
gonna
saying.
target the kids for anything
Because
because
you-
I have a lot of kids
It
coming
seems
in
that
here.
every time he comes in here, it's at least the last 2 times. So he was asked to leave, and he was confused, and he was like, "I was just simply existing." This second time, the first time, he said, "You said don't get fresh because y'all was doing something with some computers." And I said,
What's the second time? Because I've only ever interacted with you the first time that we asked you to leave and today, correct?
No.
No.
Have I
before-
talked to you before that?
Yeah, before 2 weeks ago, we were walking over here, and like this is when we were like looking at like the stuff on the iPads, because they were like there, and Blake said, "Do you need to look at his phone?" And you said, "Don't get fresh," for some reason.
Well, that was the first time I interacted with you, right?
Yes.
And today is the second time,
No,
correct? When was the
second
other
was-
time?
The second time was when you kicked us out.
That was the same day.
"No, it was the second.
That
It was
was
a
a
different day
whole
because he came back home and said the same lady put us out. The same lady who told us not to get fresh told us that we
It
had
was
to
the
leave.
same day. It wasn't a
It,
different
it
day.
was a,
not.
it was a different
I've
time.
interacted with your son, the other kid, the older one that's
There was
usually
not an
in
older
here.
It was not, but that we don't know that kid. That's,
All right.
that's
Well,
the thing.
I don't know if he's telling you the truth or not, but
I know all of his friends.
All right.
We don't know an
Man,
older, taller kid.
I'm not gonna keep going back and forth.
I'm not asking you to
telling
go back and
what
forth,
we-
people, but
what
I'm
I
going to tell
saw.
you that my son is not going to come in here and do things that are going to be
Man,
disrespectful. And
I
if you feel
understand,
that
but
way,
if he is-
I apologize.
Oh, no,
to
I
you.
appreciate
But I'm
you
not going
doing that.
to. I'm not going to allow my
But
son to be targeted.
Do you
for
hear where
something
I'm
he didn't
coming
do.
from though? Like if I see that the kids doing what they're not supposed to be doing, I'm gonna let a manager
And I
know
would,
because
and I would,
that's
and
my
I would
job.
expect you to
Right.
do that.
But that's all I did today. So
Okay.
I don't understand.
So they called me because the manager, you know, essentially, I was like, okay, this is multiple times now. So let me come to Target and
Okay.
understand, because we live across the street. I shop at this Target.
Yeah.
And what I'm not going to do is have my children not be able to come inside of Target because they feel targeted or attacked
Yeah,
for something
they're
they
not
don't
being
feel like.
targeted or
That's
attacked.
what, but that is how his
No, but I'm
13-year-old
letting you
mind
know.
processed
Yeah.
that. Because he
They're not
has
being
interacted
targeted
with
or
you 3
attacked.
times, and he felt targeted. So
Okay.
I
I'm
said,
not targeting you. If you come in the store and you're not doing anything wrong, I won't say anything to you. But if I see
Then
you
why'd you do
guys,
it 2 weeks ago?
if I see you guys messing with the tablets, considering what we've seen a group of, and you say it's not you, so I'm not gonna say it's you, but what we've seen a group of people do with this, if I see you messing with the tablet, I'm gonna call security.
so the
Okay,
question
but
is,
like,
hush,
If you're not
hush,
gonna
hush.
do-
So the question is, so I guess where I'm trying to understand is, you don't want them touching the table.
No, they can touch it, that's fine, right? It's when they leave and we see, ma'am, can I
Oh,
you're saying
I
they're
know
young.
what you, I
Right.
know, I know
so
what
you
you're
understand
saying.
what I'm saying to you.
That's why I
so
said,
so
I'm
that's
not-
my
I'm not-
thing.
I'm
I
not
know I
in the-
hear what you're saying, and I see you as a mom to mom. But if they're pulling that up, and I'm pitching to customers, and I don't. And I'm going to show that to my customers. Do you see how it looks when I bring my
I
customers
understand.
over? Cool. So
I,
that's
so
what
I
it is.
understood where you were coming from.
Yeah.
But I just
I'm
wanted
not
to,
targeting.
to make sure.
Yeah. As
because
long
that's
as I don't see
not
anything
what I, that's
bad
not
when
what
they leave
my
the tablet,
expectation is.
I don't care that they play with the tablet. Actually, some of the kids come and show me the games that they're playing or ask me questions. I have no issues with that. But when the group of kids walk away and I go to show my guests the tablet, and it's not even something I can fathom a child putting on the tablet. Exactly. So that's what I'm
So
saying.
that makes sense. How,
Yeah,
I just
so
wanted to
I'm
make
not
sure he
targeting
didn't, because he
him.
was like, I
And
did not do
If
that.
you weren't with them, I apologize to you if you weren't with them. But the whole group of y'all, I swear to God, it was like 5 of them. I'm here all the time. I won't say nothing. If there's nothing going on, I play with all the kids that come in here. They mess with me. They ask me questions. If you wasn't with them, that's cool. I apologize. But if you were with them and you're lying, that's totally up to you. But there were a group, and it's not the first time, and it's not the second time.
Now, and here's the thing. If it wasn't him, I have 3 children. If
Yeah.
it wasn't him, he's typically the one that's the most honest, right?
Yeah.
He's typically the one that's going to tell me what's
Okay.
actually happening. And so, I know all of his friends, and it's only 3. It's only those that were here.
Yeah.
So I'm like, when he's saying there's a tall, he's like, I don't even know who the tall person is. It just could have been that it was multiple kids in here at the time, and then he just kind of was guilty by association.
Yeah,
So-
that's what I'm saying. It could be that he was guilty by association. It could be, but it was a group of boys. This time around, he was with the little girl. He was with his sister. I've never seen his sister in here with him before.
No, this is the first time. 'cause
I've
she
never
told
seen
me
her
she was
in here with him.
She only came in here with
Yeah.
with them, and then they just happened
And
to
I'm
meet.
usually stationed here, and I would do the same thing as a mom. I'm usually stationed here, but you just have to understand that I'm AT&T and I'm pitching to my customers, and if that's pulled up on the tablet, like,
I understand.
Yeah.
I'm not that.
I know it.
That is how long for me.
Working the field. Exactly. Yeah. So I get it. But I'm not targeting you, honestly. Like, if you do anything on the tablet and you're just playing games, that's totally fine. But if you guys walk away and I see something on the tablet that's not supposed to be there, I'm going to call security.
The
Or I'm
thing
going to
is,
ask
we
them to
didn't
leave.
pull anything up except for like
Yeah.
we looked up like funny pictures of something.
Huh?
I don't remember what it was. And
Yeah, it's not decent pictures. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's really bad pictures.
No, we didn't look up bad pictures.
He's saying that's not what he looked at.
I'm saying
What was
not
left on
for-
the screen
what
was
was
not
left on the
appropriate.
screen was very bad. Twice.
Was
That-
inappropriate.
And
but
it might
wasn't
not
you.
have been you. That's what I'm saying. It
Then
might,
why were you targeting me?
Because she
because I thought you were with
she
the
thought she
group.
was
I'm
with
not
those
targeting
people.
you. I don't have any agenda against you. I don't know you, sweetie. You get what I'm saying?
She
I
thought
don't know you. I thought you were with
other
the group.
people who did it. Okay.
Okay.
So,
So if you guys come back and there's nothing crazy left on the tablet or anything like that, I'm not gonna call security. But if you come back and my security guy that's usually over there tells me that the kids are at it again, I'm gonna call them back. That's the only reason why I say anything.
But like, what if they don't do anything?
I think what it boils down to is she said the kids are at it again. It sounds like the kids are coming in here
They come
multiple
here
times doing things.
twice, 3 times a day,
See,
and
that's not you.
it's not
but
you.
I think in her mind, if you all are kids. So kids, it's kind of like in the city.
But do
where I
you hear
work,
what I'm saying though? If
Sign
it
on
wasn't
the door,
you, I
all
apologize. Okay? I didn't want you to feel uncomfortable or anything, especially if you weren't with those group of people. You're welcome. Have a good one. Take care, guys. You hear what I'm saying? If it wasn't you, I will apologize to you. I'm not too big to apologize to you. If it wasn't you, I apologize. But when kids come in here, especially a group of, I've never seen you with your sister before, and all the groups that come in here together, it's like a group of their age group, and it's always boys, and they're always doing stuff on the tablet, or like even puncture in the baby session. There's a spot under there that they can hide underneath.
That's just nasty.
They hide under there. They're messing with the parts and stuff. It's not pretty. So.
Yeah, but what did you tell security earlier though? Because I didn't do anything wrong earlier. Like,
You said the boys
No,
are at it again.
I
No,
said,
no,
no,
not that.
I said the kids are in here. Keep an eye on them. That's what I said. And that's why she called somebody to keep an eye on them.
So
I don't understand why she was about to kick us out.
well, that's why I came in and spoke to her, and she said you guys are fine. Here's my thing, and I'm just saying this as a black woman, and I have a black son, and
And I have
So-
a younger black brother too, so I get
so
it.
what I'm saying is when
You see
when
who
I
is
hear
coming
this-
from though, so I'm not targeting him at all.
No, I understand. So, but the concept of
I
keeping an
know.
eye on him is not going to be people like you that's necessarily keeping an eye on him.
Yeah.
And that concerns me. And then this sort of because the first thing my mother said was, get over to Target before they try to lock him up or something like
No,
that.
they-
But that's what
yeah.
that's
I
where my
get it.
mind went.
I get it.
So
I'm
people
so sorry if that
following
made
him
you.
around, people looking after him, and him feeling uncomfortable, thinking that people are going to be profiling him because he's in Target. That's what made me uncomfortable.
Understood.
And
But-
that's the thing that
Yeah.
I was mostly concerned.
I get that. Is the issue resolved though? Like, do you
I
understand where?
feel
And
the
it
issue.
wasn't nobody else. It was literally just me and security that's usually here. So if he comes back in here, I know I'm not gonna be here for a while, but I know personally that he's not doing anything, and I will personally keep an eye out for him so that he's not mistaken with the other group of people that come in here, since it's 2 separate groups.
Yeah, I just wanted to be sure because, like I said, that's the thing that just didn't sit well with me. People, looking out and watch, because I don't want him
no,
to
it's
be.
not gonna. It's not
I don't
even
want
that.
him to be to be looked upon as somebody that's going to be. I hear you. Hold on. I don't want people, looking at him like he's some type of future criminal or doing something.
No.
But this is the community we live in.
No, I hear
You
what you're
understand?
saying.
This is not.
I know.
It's not that many of us. So.
I know what you're saying, and I hear what you're saying, and I got you, and I got them too. Like I know what they look like now.
Yeah.
Why did you say you were going to call the police on us if we came back in? So
Again, because I thought it was you guys that was in here.
Right. I mean, I think it's resolved now. I think as I know you feel personally upset
Yeah.
by the event because you have been talking about it for weeks. You were going to come here last week and couldn't make it. But now that we're here, I have spoken to her. I have addressed it. I have made it clear how I feel about what happened. And I've explained to her that you were not touching these tablets, putting inappropriate things in these tablets. So hopefully you feel a little bit more comfortable knowing that if you pass by, she's not going to be like the boy in the Springfield Crossroads.
because we were skeptical to come back in here because
I know you were.
Yeah.
So they've been walking all the way to the mall, Target.
Okay.
So,
Gotcha.
and I was like, they was like, the mall Target was fine. We didn't have any
yeah,
problems.
but it's boring.
So they didn't want to walk to the mall Target. So they came
Gotcha.
here.
All right.
So
Yeah, so it's resolved. Yeah, if you guys come in here, I won't bother you as long as, you know. Like I said before, if you don't leave anything crazy on the tablet, you won't have any issues with us. And you said it wasn't you, so like
And
I
you
said
have your
before, I
phone, so-
apologize.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you accept her apology?
Sure.
No, you don't.